Hey everyone, Lensman here and welcome to another First Look game. This time it's an early access game by the name of JUNKPUNK. It's currently getting pretty positive reviews on Steam. It came out on the 13th of November this year, 2021, and it's developed and published by SCT. It is, as I said, an early access game. Crafting, building, automation style game. I've played a little bit of it. It's a little... Again, it's early access. It's a little hard to understand exactly what you've got to do, but you know, the Minecraft in me allows me to sort of understand the go. But basically, the blurb on Steam is JUNKPUNK is a factory management base building exploration game where a new world robotics ship has crash landed. You and any survivors must restore this ruined planet and prepare it for habitable life. Craft, build, explore, discover, and grow to terraform the planet. So it's pretty much a junk world. JUNKPUNK being the words here. Let's hit new game. Gonna play it on normal, and we will start. Ready. Begin robot initialization, QST boot, success. Leaf OS running. Right, so our robot is booting up. There we go. Right. Okay, so we now have control. Standard sort of... Whoop, hello? Standard sort of third-person controls. Mouse does your viewpoint, and WAS and D moves us around. Right, so catastrophic entry failure, yes. Assessing damage. The ship is obviously quite destroyed. You can see we've got these little things on the ground with a question mark over them, and there's quite a few out there. So there is, I guess, this is the explanation of what's going on. Left engine failure, right engine damaged, reactors disabled, so there's no power. So this here is normally a charging station, and it's unpowered, so we can't use it. Okay, so welcome Leaf Unit. So tab opens our user inventory, our UI, I guess. Q opens inventory, E to interact, F to fire your laser, T for torch. So here's our UI where we can craft things. And Q just opens the inventory on the side. Nice. So let's walk over to the computer here. Hello, my mouse control is gone. Why is my mouse control gone? There we go, it's back. Early access people. NWR core data retrieval. NRW has landed on Louise Y65. It has a total planet circumference of around 41,000 kilometers. It used to have a temperate climate with tropical biomes with a H2O salt-based ocean. Around 1250 years ago, the climate began to incur the runaway effect due to industrialization of the indigenous species, neglecting their consistent and increasing damage to the environment and corresponding atmosphere. An estimated 11 billion souls were lost in the runaway event. Fossil analysis suggests an unknown amount of species, expected to be into the millions of variants, also perished. So, yeah, maybe it was planet Earth, not Louise, but anyway. Alright. What's this saying? Hello? Can I interact? The NWR ship has taken heavy damage. There's no way we can get it back off the ground anytime soon. Cargo containers seem to have deployed before impact. Emergency procedure 82 executed correctly. We can look around and see that this thing's kind of buried in a whole bunch of scrap. Mind you, there is further ship there, and I don't think we can get through that door. No. Let's have a bit of a poke around. This is our world we're dealing with. There's a lot of rubbish and industrialized sort of looking stuff. Alright, multiple resources detected on the planet's surface. These can be used to craft and construct buildings. Locations at multiple sites detected nearby. Okay, so we've got a bit of a map on the screen down the bottom here. Can I push it? Yep. Okay, so M brings up a larger map. Where obviously that doesn't move anything. We've got some sort of big items out here. And there's this tower, which I believe is that tower there. So if you look up in the top left corner, we do have some sort of a quest system happening up there. And if we, where is it? Push F to turn our laser on, I can left click and shoot the pile, and we're getting scrap metal. Right, so this sort of looks like copper scrap sort of looking stuff. We've got some darker colors up here, and maybe that's steel, and then these are tires. So I don't think we can shoot the rocks. But, like, it's all scrap, but you can see there's a small chance of getting, like, there's some steel scrap and some gold scrap, some gears. Okay, so we finished that quest. It now wants us to make something that's cut off the screen, which is kind of handy. Pretty sure it wants us to make a crafting bench, but I don't know if I want to build it here. When I first tried out the game, I sort of built a little house here, and yeah, I don't think it made much sense considering one of the tasks is to get to this tower. That being said, though, there's a lot of scrap around here that we can clean up. Like an engine of some sort. I mean, I haven't explored too much either. I just sort of played it for probably about 40 minutes. Just had a bit of a look around, tried out a couple of things. Pretty sure, yeah, that's that. So yeah, I mean, next nearest larger items are way out here, but this is probably all rubbish. Oh, there's a little question marky thing there. Let's go to that one. This rubber junk looks like it hasn't been here that long. Analysis shows approximately 76 point something years ago, there would appear to be many hundreds of tons of this resource. Okay, so like circuit boards, resistors. Bit of a dust storm coming in, obviously. I do like the fact that it disappears from the surface. So you could, you know, if you've got a little bit of an OCD problem, you probably could like clean up the planet completely. But I don't know what sort of time length that would take. Okay, so let's just head up here a little bit. Have a look around. I don't see any more little green things, but I can't see anything at the moment. They're the two near the ship. Yeah. Wow. That's one heck of a dust storm. Apologies if you guys can't see too much. It's dark, but it's not ridiculously dark. Alright, well, maybe I will just build somewhere in the middle here. So obviously we're going to want somewhere flattish. Weather is dust. I like it. Can't see anything now. So you can see we're halfway to that tower. We were down here. Storm finished. It's clear. Awesome. All right. Well, let's do what it says. Let's build a crafting bench. These things look like they're actually floating around. There is some sort of vehicles and stuff flying in the sky there. So maybe, oh, I didn't read that one, did I? Seems to be a mixture of various scrap metals. Analysis shows various materials. This seems to be one of the most abundantly discarded waste on this. Yeah, it looks like it's everywhere, right? Look at it. Look at it. It's everywhere. So obviously, getting through, we'll get some scrap. We'll make a basic pump, apparently I picked up. Make this crafting bench thing it wants us to make. Just cleaning up. Right. Okay. So I said earlier to push tab to make things. So let's have a look in our list here. Player. Crafting bench. Okay. Oh, here we go. Can I rotate you? Yes, we push the R button to rotate it. So let's build it here. Right click to get rid of it. Alright, new mission of surface tension. It wants us to build a base. So I need to build 4 foundations. Okay, so here's foundation. It wants 4 of them. And let's move out here. Oh. Okay. 1, 2. I make them up. Hello? Can't even see. 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 6. Actually, I want to do more, but plenty of junk around, right? I need a pillar. Okay, so tab for a pillar. Apparently. Guess it wants you to put the pillar in like the middle of the foundation. It's sort of giving you a step. So right click to get rid of that. Large wall. Wants 8 large walls. Hello. 1, 2, 3. And obviously I made it 3 by 3, so I need a little bit more. Yeah, it should do. Cool. Got a 2 by 2 doorway. Maybe I... Hello. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. There's a doorway. And there's a doorway. Some roof. So, roof. There we go. Rear enclosed. And a container small. So that's probably under player. Can I get that closer? Guess that's the... Yep, there we go. Rid of that window. Open the container and it's got some space. Go to the monolith. So this is where I got to... I don't want to open the door. This is where I got to when I was playing through, and you go all the way up to the monolith and it gives you another quest that you just can't do anything with. Sounds a little silly, but Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. What happened there? What did I lose? Oh, scrapped the roof for some reason. Build another set of stairs. Can I put that roof back in? Oh, why is that? What happened to my roof? Bit derpy. A little bit derpy indeed. Can I pick up the scrap? Right, well, my roof's broken. Let's do this. Oh, that's a floor. Roof. Oh, okay. It's a little bit funky. Just doesn't want me to put a roof in. Just doesn't want me to put the roof there because I put the... Whatever. It's fine. Alright, well, as it says, the next thing it wants me to do is run all the way up here. So let's do that. We'll in the interest... Hello? In the interest of showing you guys the intro to the game. Got a bit of a walk ahead of me. 400 meters. Let's get rid of that. I think from memory I need to... I don't know if there's a way here. Kind of got to dig my way through. I'm not sure exactly how much stuff you can carry. It looks like we can get through there now. Right. Sort of rover there. Some bigger pieces of machinery. And there's another big tower over there, and there's a big tower over there. It wants us to go to this one, the monolith. A big turbine, look at it. Massive thing. Alright, running up. Some ships in orbit, it looks like. I'm using battery power. You do need to charge yourself eventually. So you can see in the bottom left corner there's a little bit of an overlay. A little bit hard to read with the sort of speckle look that it's got, but it's not super terrible, but it's a little bit hard to read. So this is the monolith. Oh, there's big turbines down there. A bit of a sort of flat area here. Somehow I need to get up there. Whee. Alright, so this just says, I can get it. Hello? Maybe I need to turn that off. No, it does just say about building. Oh, it was there. Monolith entrance bridge has collapsed. Construction of structures will be necessary to achieve entry. So to get up into there, I actually need to build. I think I need to be a fair way back too, because from memory, it did take me a bit to get up there. Almost. So close. Hello. Can you... Yeah, please. Thanks. No, didn't quite make it. So I do need to build maybe a floor? Oh. I build a floor up here? Yes, I can. Look at that. Well, I could. There we go. I don't think I can build any more stairs though. So ideally I'd need to try and jump. Maybe... Nope. Just can't get the range. Last time when I was playing around with it, I kind of ended up just jumping. Don't think I can go any further out. Can I make pillar? Let me look at... Okay, so snapping to it needs to be a little bit nicer as far as I'm concerned. Does that mean I can build some more floor up there? Can I? Yes. Cool. Can I come this way at all? Okay, if I go up here, what about... Hey, look at that. There you go. Not pretty, but functional. So let's run up into the monolith.
Welcome, local environmental automated fabricator. I have been trying to connect to your systems. There is a corruption due to the crash.
It's really loud. Alright, so this is where we get to the... Basically,
I am a sentient AI tasked to help restore this planet. We are far behind schedule. We must recover this time as quickly as possible. You require 2 keys to fire: atmospheric stabilizer, biological key, and technology key. I must know you are capable of these tasks to justify odds of success.
Okay. So, basically, here's your end, kind of your end game, I guess. It wants us to make a tech key. To make a tech key, you need 200 resistors, 200 capacitors, 50 circuit boards, 100 basic processors, 80 basic motors, gears, gold, some aluminium, and some pure silicon. And then over here, kind of similar, but different. 40 plants of each type, some water buckets, some soil buckets, some gold, and aluminium. So a lot to do, and kind of full on. So I can see us making a lot of machines. Ooh, dark and dirty out there. If you look in this system here, system, we've got machines. So we've got shredders, which will shred the scrap metal down into like dusts that can be run through. So this is the basic, and then we've got a separator, which can separate through and make out the certain items, and then we've got the smelter. We've got a fabricator and an industrial scrap laser. So I'm guessing what this can do, just based on the fact that we have a little laser on our dude, is you can set this up and it will destroy the surrounding bits and pieces and then output scrap. You run the scrap through your shredder, through your separator, and through your smelter. Now I did start trying to play around with these things a little bit my first playthrough, just to try and get my head around the mechanics, and it is quite full on trying to get this stuff done. Ideally we would maybe build a base up here, but I mean I've already started my basic base, but I mean if we just really quickly knock some of this down. You know, just I'm wary that I need power. So let's run back. And again, I haven't been over to any of these tower things. They look pretty cool. Not sure what's in them or whether they're even accessible. So I'll head over to our original base. You can see me doing a lot of running around. So there's something up on that platform as well. A little easier to see things during the day when there's no snowstorm or dust storm. Look at these tires. Ridiculous. So again, getting things, you can see the tunnel I bored through the middle of that. We can build items, build machines, and process through the junk. So let's head down to our little base thing, and we'll try and get a couple of, we'll see if we can build a couple of these things quickly in the next couple of minutes, just to give you an idea of what the go is. There's tons of junk down here, so quite easy to get things done. Cool. So if I open this up and we want to make a shredder, here's a shredder here. R to rotate again. So this is the input. The output is this side. So all the machines are going to need power. And if we come back to connections, we've got power cable, we've got belts. There's apparently a whole farming system. Under power, we can make a scrap wind generator if I can just get 5 small gears. I have 3. So remember, small gears just come from scrap. There's one. Should be another one, so it should be okay to make the wind turbine thing. There we go. And then we've got like power splitters and solar panels, good wind generators. But let's try a scrap wind generator. We're going to place him here because you look here, we've got an input and an output. And this one here has an output, and it's outputting 3. Not sure exactly how much power this needs. So let's see if we can build. Power cable needs power cable, apparently. I don't have any power cable. Is that something I can craft in my crafting station? So here's our recipes. We can make scrap from scrap metal, right? So you can actually make some of the items that you might need. Make seeds from plants. Power cable comes from copper and rubber. So I want to craft a couple of them. What am I missing? Copper scrap. So again, a bunch of copper scrap and then steel scrap. And that allows us to clean up what we've got. We can make a bucket, we can make all sorts of things. Wire spools. These are like basic pumps and our resistors, etc. Plastic scrap. I don't even know where plastic would come from. Not in this list. Alright, let's try and connect these things up. From here, you can see the little handy arrow is lighting up. There you go. This guy's now running. Now if we close this, if I open this up, you can see we can select a recipe to say I want shredded scrap. We can put any scrap metal in. Let's do this, and it's going to push out shredded scrap. The next machine that we would potentially want from this would be that sorter, separator. I need 20 scrap metal, 4 large gears. I just pushed through all my scrap metal, didn't I? So let's grab some scrap metal, some gears. I'm gonna go for this steel looking stuff. Some large gears, some other stuff. You can see the color's a little bit weird here. I don't know if it's actually is this color or whether this is just a gradient. Not sure. Anyway. Unless it's all just junk and it's just the coloring of the atmosphere that's giving it the two different colors. But grabbing a bunch. Small gears. Alright, that'll do for the moment. I think I've got enough. I do. So the separator. We're going to make it, you can see the little in arrow here. I'm going to pop him here. It's gone dark, so you guys are going to struggle to see it. I want to build another one of these. I need 5 small gears and 2 large. I don't think that thing will be putting out enough power to get this done. Might move my crafting station a bit closer. So you can see it has that vibe where we need to go through and destroy as much as possible. Pick up the items and convert them into what we can see here again. You guys can't see anything. Let's go back to the bench. Make large gears. Okay, there's the 4. What else did I need? 5 small. I've got 3. Okay, that should get us what we need. Good. Let's run up here. Oop. That's not how I really wanted to do that, but whatever. Okay. So that's now working, and then the belt. To scrap belt is from there to there. So anything we put in here now, so let's head over to this machine. If I put scrap metal in, it is processing it down to shredded scrap, and you can sort of see it going on the belt. Again, it'll be easier in daytime. And this thing is collecting shredded scrap, and then we can select a recipe if I want either steel or copper, or you can make gold. Electronics, take electronics. So these 3 can be made from, these 3 here are made from just shredded scrap. So if you need some more steel scrap or copper, etc., you can do it here. So if you want a whole production line of I'm making steel, you would then go and make a smelter, put it on the end here, connect it all up, and you could be making ingots. So decent little mechanics in the production line here. Again, move this crafting table, build another one maybe. I'm going to need a recharge station at some point too. New bit here somewhere. Cool. So another one of these. So if I wanted to make a recharge station, I would need 2 basic capacitors, which needs plastic scrap and rubber scrap. So, and then you can make a recharge station and you could power it up, and I'll be able to charge up my laser. But yeah, this is the long and short, and just a first look into the game. So it is JUNKPUNK by SCT. It's been out for a bit over a month now, or a bit under a month, I should say. It is early access, so there will be some bugs. There will be the odd little bits and pieces here and there, as always with an early access title. But go and check it out. It's currently $22.95 Australian, whatever that ends up being in your local currency. But it's got some promise, and I'd like to see more out of it. But for now, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye now.